We've got a big week ahead of us this week. Today, we've got nothing scheduled on the economic calendar. But if we come over here to X Unusual Wales, here has all the latest news that's related to the economy and other such things. You can see here that 34 minutes ago, now I think this was also last night. I think they're reiterating it. But when asked about recession, Trump said, "All I know is this: we're going to take in hundreds of billions of dollars in tariffs, and we're going to become so rich you're not going to know where to spend all that money. I'm telling you, you just watch." I haven't collected any of that money yet, but we'll see. And then you've got Canada. They've got a new prime minister. So Justin Trudeau has been replaced by Mark Carney, and he is quoted saying, "My government will keep our tariffs until the Americans show us respect." So you can see that the tariff issue is going to continue into the week. That is also going to be recessionary. We got down here, right here, Treasury Secretary Bassent has said, this was an hour ago, there's going to be a detox period for the economy. This is all really negative talk, by the way. This is all preparing us for a recession. Let's see. 2 hours ago, Trump said the U.S. economy faces a period of transition. None of these are good words. Let's see, Letnick on tariffs. If fentanyl ends, I think these will come off, but if fentanyl doesn't end or he's uncertain about it, they will stay this way until he is comfortable. Uh, that's rough. Let's see what else we got here. So that's just going to continue, basically. Is there anything else interesting in here? I look at these guys a couple times a day. But yeah, they like as soon as something comes out, they're on it. Um, so that all sounds bad. And you can see Bitcoin is looking bad. We broke out of my descending channel again here. Let me put this on the 1 day versus that one. So, okay, so broke out of my descending channel again yesterday, and we are holding, barely clinging to it down here. We're getting extremely close. We're coming down to the wire here on whether or not I'm going to be taking a pretty big loss on quite a few things. And that really sucks. So where were we on Friday? On Friday, we closed at 86,000. We're currently at 82,000. We came as low as 80,000 over the weekend yesterday. That means that MicroStrategy this morning is suffering. That means that Coin this morning is suffering. That means that the Bitcoin miners this morning are suffering. So basically, uh, Bitcoin really needs to find a bid, needs to catch a bid soon. And if it does not, we're going to continue to bleed off here pretty dramatically. You can see here, yeah, basically everything is just bleeding off today. Just everything is recessionary fears. Nothing looks good at this time. There will be chances to pick these up on the lows very soon, I think, but uh, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of hope out there at this time. Let's take a look at some Bitcoin miners real quick. We'll go on to the 1439 minutes so that we can see all the pre and post market action on these candles. So basically, yeah, this is got the extended. Yeah, okay. So right now you can see we're still in pre-market and we're at 845. So we're really barely coming off of these lows. We came out of this dramatic downtrend that is on here. We came out of this dramatic downtrend right there, and we're trying to catch a bid, but this does still look decently bear flaggy there until we get out and above. Here, let me change this to that, and let me turn this off and this off. Okay. All right. Until we are trading above the 50-day moving average again, uh, I don't like any of this. It ends up looking a lot like any of these, these bear flag areas right here and right here. At this time, there's not really any showing that this is going to continue up yet. Now, that could shift, of course, as soon as this tariff talk is done, as soon as deals have been struck, then yeah, these things will probably come flying out of these bottoms, but we don't know where that bottom is. I still think CleanSpark has potentially the chance to hit this white line again before going up. We'll see. Let's take a look at Mora. Mora also down a lot. You can see the pre-market. It's down a decent amount. And this is right here. This is Monday. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're down at 15.17 this morning here. Again, this looks very much like a bear flag right here. That is very bear flag looking. And that is not, I don't like that. That does not give me any kind of confidence. I'm not buying any of this right now because if that is a bear flag, akin to this bear flag back here, well, then we came down one leg, two legs, three legs, four legs, and Elliott wave 5 could take us down way further. And we could find ourselves hitting this support down here, which would be in the sub $10 range on Mara if that ends up being a bear flag there, and this ends up being the fifth part of an Elliott wave. Okay, so none of that is good. None of that is good. So honestly, with Mara, I really want to see it get back above the 20-day moving average, currently at 1882. Preferably, I would see this thing over $20. Now, you could get some earlier hints on this using some like super trends, super trend sort of indicators. You can wait for some certain faster moving averages to cross each other to kind of give you that entry signal that the bottom is in before you get to that $20 level. But once we hit that $20 level again, it's going to be significant resistance like it always has been. So watch that on Mora. Things like the momentum is looking like it's ready to shift upward, but with these just renewed attacks by tariff by honestly everyone. I don't really see any of this. And then now, very clearly, the White House preparing us for a recession. I don't see any of this really coming off anytime soon and getting better. Iran just kind of failing. Yeah, it came out of this descending channel. We've got two candles completely detached from that descending channel now. So Iran could find its way all the way back down to $6 pretty easily. Pretty easily all the way back down to $6. Um, Bit digital again. I'm not even touching this right now. I like this basing formation it's doing. It's looking less like a flag, more like a base, but I'm still not touching it yet. I want to see it crack this orange line here first, and then even when it does that, I only have confidence up to the 200-day moving average on Bit Digital. Bit Farms, yeah, it's breaking out of this yellow line here, but again, it's doing more of a basing action. Again, it's got resistance at $1.46. It's got resistance at $1.72. It's got resistance at $2. Like there's just a ton of resistance and it's way up. You would have to slice through that pretty aggressively, in my opinion. And I don't think any stocks are doing any aggressive moves up at this time, at least not anything that's risk on. Corzi, how's Corzi doing? Corzi's coming down. Yeah, it's still hanging out the bottom of this channel here. I think Corzi really could hit $6. Maybe even just the back of this back here from this August 5th low. We might come back to visit that like 674 and then turn around maybe. But until we start seeing the turnarounds, I'm really not interested in buying anything at all, honestly. Nothing at all. Like look at Soxol, it's down 7%. 7%. The most important industry in the world, semiconductors, is down 7%. Now I know it's a 3x fund, so it's actually not down 7%. The actual index, it's like SOXX, right? SOX. It's actually down. That one's down what 2%? Yeah, 2.2%. Yeah. So we're monitoring this closely. It's got to come off of this bottom here at some point soon and find its way back up to the top of that range at least, maybe higher. This thing's been going sideways between 200 and 239 for let's see since August. So I mean, it's got to make a move somewhere at some point in time, right? Preferably back up. We'll see. Now, if we lose these areas where we are right now, yeah, this thing could come all the way back down to 179, and that would suck. That would suck really bad. Actually, that would be really rough. If it came all the way back down to 179, that'd be another 10%. From where I started looking at it, that would be a move down of about 23%. That would suck. That would suck pretty bad. But actually, that'd be a pretty interesting buying area. So I'm going to go ahead and put a line on this chart here. This is when I'm interested in stocks again, right around there. So I'll leave that there for now. AMD, that's been just a disappointment over and over again, just dropping constantly, all the way into the 90s. Again, it's showing that it's got the exact same chart as like Bit Digital and Bit Farms, honestly, that aggressive downtrend, and now it's kind of basing somewhere around here. Again, until I see this thing crack this blue line right here, until that happens, I'm not interested in AMD. So I'm just watching, waiting for it to do something actually impressive now at this point. I'm being very conservative with my capital right now. Let's take a look at VRT as another high risk one that I was looking at for AI. Again, just aggressively down, 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 down. In fact, I should probably move this white line to probably be more like this, maybe, because I mean, this one is just it's super aggressive all the way down, and it is not giving any signs of relief there yet. So I'm going to go ahead and say even if it cracks this line here, this aggressive downturn, it's still going to hit this one and have some significant resistance there. So I'll be watching that very, very closely. I don't think it's going to be an upward move like this one, like last time. This is going to take some time and some work, and it's going to be more of a grind than a launch, I think. Tesla getting really into those areas of interest down here. It's down at 253 this morning. We could hit 240. I think there's a good chance that Tesla could even come to like the 220, maybe even the 200 range here before making a turnaround. Tesla's really, really getting beat down, but that's interesting for us. It's definitely interesting for us. Let's take a look at the SPY and the Qs. So the SPY, ooh boy, yeah, we're breaking those lows. We're breaking these lows over here. This could be bad. So we got a second angle violation here. We're breaking the lows. Anything below this red line here, and things get bad. All right. Same with QQQ. We're breaking the lows. QQQ really could go like to 477 before it's really truly like lost for a while. Go ahead and do that. All right, there we go. Yep. Once it loses this yellow line here, yeah, we're looking at potentially coming all the way down to 447, maybe even to the August 5th lows again at 419. That'd be pretty rough. What would that be? The move of that be? Let's take a look. 22% all the way down there. This one would be an 11% retracement, and then pew, back up. If we came just to the tops here, that'd be 17%, so not quite bear market territory. So we're getting right on the edge here. We are really riding a fine line at this time. Really, we really are. So be conservative, be careful. Know where your stop losses are. Know how much you're willing to lose before you feel the need to wait. Keep an eye out for bottoming candles. I don't see any yet at this time. I'm just seeing big, big red candles constantly over and over again, and that's going to continue until the trade stuff calms down. We've kind of been rugged here a little bit by the government with their initiatives. They've really taken the wind out of our sails in just about every way right now. So this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough until it's not, and then it's gonna stop being rough real fast. But until then, we're just going to be sitting, watching, and waiting and looking for any kind of relief on the horizon. Anyways, with that said, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Check out the Trade Cave store, link in the description, as well as the channel bio, and have a profitable day.